Welcome back to Greedo's Gold Mine, your most bipolar toy show on all the interwebs. As you can see, we're in the wrestling spirit today, and there's a reason for that. We promised, swelling or not, to finally get to a long-anticipated WWE Ultimate Edition Ringside Collectives exclusive, an iconic duo in wrestling history, and two of my all-time favorites, as well as shared favorites with my son in particular of the old days when we go through wrestling history. Who is it? Well, the Outsiders, NWO, of course. And we're going to do this in two parts, both full review and 60 second. And we're going to start with Kevin Nash. So, let's talk a little bit about Kevin Nash here and take a look at the box. So, Kevin Nash, when I was a kid, of the two, was probably my favorite. I always liked the jackknife powerbomb, to be quite honest, as a move. The only one at the time that I personally liked better was the Tombstone Piledriver. I wonder why. Undertaker's my true all-time favorite. But I always liked the big dudes in particular, which kind of reminds me of my son, funny enough. He's the same way with modern and past wrestling to a certain degree. So big guys definitely get a preference there. That said, these days that's probably shifted more. We'll get into that. So, Scott Hall might take some modern preference in the family, so to speak. But that said, either way, both of these guys are in my top 10. So to get them in the Outsiders tag team gear, matching for their WCW representations on my shelf, especially in Ultimate Edition with all the accessories and such, I'm beyond pumped. This is awesome. So let's get into it finally. Let's do some reading on the back of the box before we open this up and see what's on the inside too. So Kevin Nash, height 6'10", from Detroit, Michigan. Finisher, as I alluded to, the jackknife powerbomb. That was just such an awesome move. Career highlights: WCW Heavyweight Champion, WCW Tag Team Champion. Okay. Scott Hall promised a big surprise for the WCW audience, and they don't get much bigger than the 7-foot-tall Kevin Nash. Together they formed the Outsiders and challenged any 3 WCW superstars to a fight against them and a mystery third partner at Bash at the Beach 1996. The results were just too sweet. All right, so one last look in the box. Now let's get this guy open. So, this is where the big boys play, is what they say in the top, and we ain't here to play on the bottom. So, that's cool. All right, let's get a little bit of an impression here on the head sculpts and that. So we got the bugged out eyes. I don't see the likeness as much in that one. It's okay. These other two, the open mouth screaming head and the more sort of smirking, smilish face, these are really, really good. They have amazing likeness. I love it. Otherwise, okay, when it comes to hands, he comes with the double narrow grip hands on. He comes with the double 2 sweet hands there. I wish there were fists, but such is life. We have the Tag Team Championship belt, WCW here. So we'll pull that out first. Our 2 sweet hands, which we'll probably end up using in the end. Our bugged out eyes head sculpt. Our really good yelling face head sculpt and print. Comes with 2 Cloth Goods t-shirts. They are, I believe, both. Let me just pop out. They are Velcroed. We got the Outsiders one again, which is a reuse for my collection, as well as the NWO Velcro on the back. I have both of those. I'm pretty sure one of them came with the Kevin Nash Legends from last year or so, Target exclusive. And then we got, finally, Kevin Nash himself. Too sweet. Alright, so he's got 4 cuffs out of the package. Wrists and ankles. And he should come free. And that assumption is true. So, folks, we are going to head over to our ring and check out this guy's detailing and articulation in a little more detail. Stay tuned, and we'll be right back with you. All right, everybody, and we are back. Let's check out the first half of this long anticipated WWE Ultimate Edition 2-pack. So, starting here with Big Sexy himself, Kevin Nash. What do we have going on? Well, when it comes to the articulation, of course, you have the toes, ankles, which also have swivel, double-jointed pinned knees, hip swivel, or thigh swivel, whatever you want to call that. Drop-down hips when it comes to the articulation in the joints there. We have our waist swivel and upper torso rocker. We have our butterfly joints and standard shoulders, double jointed pinless elbows, standard wrists, standard head articulation limited by the hair sculpt itself. Again, the detailing on this guy is absolutely fantastic. I mean, pretty much spot on, immaculate from the logos on the pants and the top to the vest itself. And again, those head sculpts and face prints. And another thing to really note about this figure before we head back over to the escape pod and do our little conclusion is that the quality of plastic on this figure is absolutely stunning. Like, that, so well done with respect to the quality and the sturdiness of the legs, etc. It's truly one of the best figures I've gotten in a long time from the Ultimate or Elite Edition collections, or even any line I collect for that matter. So I do have to commend Mattel on that particular choice especially. This figure is very, very well made. I appreciate that, as anticipated as it was for my particular collection. So with that, we're going to pop over to the escape pod, do a couple concluding remarks, and we'll be right back, folks. Hang tight. Thank you again, everybody, for tuning in to another Greedo's Goldmine. We hope you enjoyed this full review of WWE Ultimate Edition Ringside Collectibles exclusive, the Outsiders 2-pack, Kevin Nash. Say that 5 times fast. That's so many words. But we hope you enjoyed it again, as we said. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It helps us get our content out to you. It helps our channel grow. We love when you engage with the comment section. As you see, autoimmune week, I'm losing words, but we're going to roll with it anyway. It's always fun to hear what you guys are collecting, hear what you guys think. Constructive criticism is always welcome, of course. And wherever you are in this planet, we hope you're having a great rest of your weekend. We look forward to catching you on the next one. And don't forget to check out the 60-second review for you. We try to make one for every figure wherever it makes sense. So till the next one, have a good one, and we'll catch you later. Thanks again, folks.